Hi, I'm Mark Fairhurst, and I'm going to show you what I'm running on my boat. I'm in Eastbourne Marina, and I'm running a Parker Pilothouse 660 with a 150 Marina on the back. I've also got Halo 20 Plus, two 9-inch units, HDS Lives, and a 12-inch unit on the back. So I'm going to talk you through the setup I've got on this boat. Got a Halo 20 Plus LOWRANCE radar and a Glowmax 6 dB gain aerial, and on the back of the boat there's one of my transducers. I don't know if you can see that. It is a 3-in-1 active imaging transducer, and I run a Mercury Mariner 150 4-stroke engine. On the back of my boat I have a LOWRANCE HDS Live 12-inch unit, and I've got a second helm on this boat, so when I'm going around the wreck or in and out the locks it's easier to operate. So I'll show you a bit more on that in a minute. And as I come inside the cabin, I have two LOWRANCE HDS Live units. These are 9s, and they all are connected via a NEMA 2000 connection, network connection, and Ethernet lead, so each unit is linked to the other. So using these units, it's quite easy to operate. Once you've got them booted up and you've selected your map or whatever else you want to use, you literally go into Pages, and there's your menu there of what you want. So on the side here I've got quick pages, so if I want to have my sonar and my map, I've got that. I've stopped the sonar because there's loads of bleeping going on. And then well, whatever you want on there. So to actually add a page onto here, you simply go to plus and then you drag. So for argument's sake, I want my radar there and I want my engine there, and let's say I want my sonar there, and then you literally push save. You can select this if you want. You can change these to whatever way you want them. So if you want it like that, then you push save, and then that page is there. You can transmit your radar. There's your vessel view, and there's your sonar. So if I go back into Pages, you'll see that down here. That's the one I've just added. But I'll just and if you want to take a page off of there, you just literally press and hold. Spanner will come up and a cross, and you just literally hit the cross, and that's deleted. If you've noticed here, I've got actually Wi-Fi here that I use, so if ever I get any updates or anything on these units, because they're constantly updating, I go into settings, system, I scroll up, I go to about, then I go to support, check system for updates. Last checked on the 17th of the 6th, but I know all my stuff's up to date anyway. So the version I'm running is 20.3, which is the latest HDS Live update, and all of my V3100, that's my AIS, that's my NAC1 autopilot, they're all up to date. I've got my Halo 20, that's up to date. Vessel view, Precision 9 compass, that's there. That's a heading compass, and then there's my Link 8 DSC radio. So basically everything's up to date on this unit, and they'll automatically, whenever I switch my unit on, it'll tell me whether there's an update available, and then it will ask you to connect to the internet. Now what I normally do is I normally run my sonar or my radar, so that's my sonar page, and then on this one I'll put it onto the chart. So let's just clear that cursor. So that's just where I am in the marina. If I zoom in on that, you'll see the berth here. So that's where I am. There's Lady Margaret there. And so on the page settings on here, I've got this set up. So I've got a Mercury, that's a vessel view link, and that gives me my engine management. So when I'm going out, it tell me my my fuel consumption, what I'm using, litre per hour, my revs, and it tells me whether my system's all running correctly. And then if I normally put it onto this, so that's my vessel view is the top. That's my steer page, which will give me my distance, the time I'm going to be there, my bearing and everything else. And then there's my my halo radar. So I'll put the transmit onto that. So it's detecting the radar now. And there you go. And on this screen here, I have it on radar overlay. So what I see on the radar, I will actually see on this screen here. So it gives me a target on there. So let's just look at that on the unit outside. So if I just go onto my chart, you can see there's the radar. Let's just clear that cursor. There's my berth, and obviously it's picking up a lot of junk in the Marina. So that's where that is. Also on this unit, I can't show you because it's all behind the panels, but I'm also running a an autopilot system on this, and there's my button for the autopilot, which just holds the bearing. And if I go into if I go to find waypoint, and then I'll just select a random waypoint here, so then go to, and then it'll ask me if I want to engage the autopilot. If I push yes, then the autopilot will engage, but I don't want to do that on the berth. So let's just come out of the navigation, cancel that. Okay, on this unit I can run 2 different charts. As you can see there, my chart selection, that's on Navionics, and there is CMAP reveal. They're both superb maps, but as I say, you can run both on this or the base map, which is like a LOWRANCE standard map, but these maps here will give you all the relief shading. One I find is good for certain things, and the other I find is good for you know, for different picking up wrecks and things like that. I find CMAP reveal better for looking at reef areas and other fishing areas. I find the Navionics is quite good, but let's just turn that radar off. Yeah, I mean, I'm in it to win it, so I use both maps to my advantage. I'm also on this boat, I run a V3100. As I say, I can't show you it because it's all behind the paneling, but there's my AIS button, so I can have my AIS on or off, and then that will show up like you can see these boats here. If I zoom in on that, you'll see a boat here, and if I click on that boat, that's first attempt, that's the name of that boat there. And so when I'm out, or if anybody else has got AIS, they can see my boat will come up as Lady Margaret. I'm also running on this boat, I have a LOWRANCE Link 8 radio. Which is all connected in, and you can see, I don't know if you can see there, the you can see the GPS position on that, which is where I am. As I say, they're all linked into the units, so they all talk to each other. Using the unit on the back, I generally, when I'm wreck fishing, I'll go onto the sonar and the map and then I can see where I am on the map, and then obviously the sonar will pick up the ground that I'm going over. I'm also running on this boat the new active target system. I've got that switched off at the minute because the transducer's not down, but I can start that up, and I'll show you how I've got that set up. I'll just stop that sonar. And the active target system, I've got it set up on a pole system here, so I can move this pole up and down and obviously rotate the pole around so I can get a 360 degree, and it's just a simple, quite a crude setup, so I can actually activate that at any point.